Pierre Hugues Herbert and Jo-Wilfried Tsonga provided a great day for French tennis by reaching the semifinals at the Open Sud de France in Montpellier. Pierre Hugues Herbert stunned Denis Shapovalov 7-5, 7-6, 7-4 after 1 hour and 44 minutes. Herbert saved 2 of the 3 break points he faced and converted 2 of his 8 break points. The Frenchman got an early break, when Shapovalov made a double fault. Shapovalov broke back in the 6th game to draw level to 3-3, when Herbert made a backhand error in the 6th game. Shapovalov saved 5 break points in the 7th game to take a 4-3 lead. Herbert broke in the 11th game and fended off 2 break points to seal the first set with a forehand error. The second set went on serve in the tie-break, where Herbert hit an ace at 6-4 to set up a semi-final against 2012 Montpellier champion Tomas Berdych, who saved 2 match points to battle past Filip Krajinovic 7-6, 7-3, 6-7, 5-7, 7-5 after 2 hours and 42 minutes. Berdych held 2 service games at deuce before winning the tie-break 7-3. Berdych led by a set and a break with a drive volley winner to take a 4-3 lead in the second set. The Czech player made a double fault to drop his serve, as he was serving for the match at 5-4. Krajinovic hit a backhand down the line winner to clinch the tie-break 7-5. Krajinovic got an early break in the opening game of the third set with a backhand winner, and he served for the match at 5-3. The Serb earned 2 match points at 4-5, but Berdych saved them from 15-40 and held his serve with a service winner. The Czech player got the break back in the 10th game with a forehand. Berdych won 14 of the next 18 points and broke serve at 15 in the 12th game to seal the third set 7-5. The Czech player dropped to world number 79 after being sidelined by a back injury for 6 months. He started his 2019 season with a final in Doha where he lost to Roberto Bautista Agut. Jo-Wilfried Tsonga battled past his compatriot Jeremy Chardy 6-7, 6-8, 7-6, 7-4, 6-4 after 2 hours and 44 minutes. Tsonga scored his 4th win in his 5 head-to-head matches against his compatriot and his first win in the past 5 years. Both players saved the first 15 break points of the match. The player from Le Mans, who is now ranked world number 210, saved all 3 break points he faced. Chardy won the tie-break of the opening set 8-6, but he bounced back by winning the tie-break of the second set. Chardy saved the first 12 break points, but Tsonga converted his 13th chance in the 10th game to set up a semi-final match against Radu Albot. Tsonga has qualified for his second semi-final of the season after Brisbane. Earlier this week, Tsonga rallied from a set down to beat French next-gen Hugues Herbert before claiming a straight-set win over Gilles Simon. Today was a tough match. We had to play 2 tie-breaks in the first 2 sets and then I came back strong in the third set. Finally he gave me a few points in the end and I am in the semi-finals. I am really happy with my level. I hope I will be able to play a good match tomorrow, said Tsonga. Tsonga will face Radu Albot, who Cypriot qualifier Marcos Baghdad 6-2, 7-6, 7-2 to reach the second semi-final of his career. Gael Monfils upset this year's Australian Open semi-finalist and next-gen ATP Finals champion Stefanos Tsitsipas 6-3, 7-6, 7-5 in 1 hour and 30 minutes to reach the semi-final at the Sofia Open ATP 250 tournament. Monfils scored his biggest win since October 2018, when he beat world number 9 John Isner in Vienna. The Frenchman has reached his first ATP semi-final since Antwerp last October. Monfils dropped just 14 points in his service games and never faced a break point. He converted 2 of his 8 break points. In the opening set, Monfils went up an early break in the first game, when Tsitsipas made a volley error. The Frenchman got a double break in the 9th game and converted his third set point after 35 minutes, when he hit a forehand winner down the line. Monfils won 93% of his first service points. Tsitsipas fended off 2 break points at the start of the second set, which went on to serve until the tie-break. Monfils rallied from 4-5 down by winning 3 consecutive points to win the tie-break 7-5. Monfils took a rematch against Tsitsipas, who had beaten the Frenchman in Shanghai last October. "Stefanos is a great player. There is no doubt. Today I think it was just a few points. He is a real champion and he will become a big champion," said Monfils. Monfils set up a semi-final match against Daniil Medvedev, who broke serve 4 times to beat Martin Klazan 6-4, 6-1 in 69 minutes. "It's going to be a tough one as well. Daniil is coming on strong, won a lot of matches this year already. It's going to be another battle. I think I need to use another game plan because he is a different player. The ball stays very well, he serves big. I will have to adapt myself again. I guess I will be aggressive as well and also try to serve as big as I can," said Monfils. Medvedev dropped 6 points in 8 service games and never faced a break point. The Russian player broke once in the first set and 3 times in the second set. Klazan saved 6 break points in the first game. Medvedev drew the first blood-breaking serve in the third game at 15 to take a 2-1 lead. Medvedev never looked back in his next service games, but he did not convert 3 set points in the 9th game. He sealed the first set 6-4 with a service winner in the next game a few minutes later. Medvedev won 24 of his 35 points and broke serve 3 times in the first, third and 7th games to cruise through to a 6-1 win in the second set. Last year's G-stud Matteo Berrettini rallied from 1 set down to beat 6th seed Fernando Verdasco 4-6, 7-5, 6-4 after 2 hours and 22 minutes, advancing to the semi-final at the Sofia Open ATP 250 tournament. Berrettini had to save 2 break points in the second game of the opening set to draw level to 1-1. Verdasco got the first break of the match in the 6th game to take a 4-2 lead, but Berrettini broke back in the 9th game to claw his way back to 4-5 when Verdasco made a double fault. Verdasco broke serve on his 4th set point in the 10th game to seal the first set 6-4. Berrettini earned 3 break points in the 7th game, but Verdasco rallied from 0-40, when he was serving at 3-3. Verdasco came 2 points from winning the match, but Berrettini held his serve to draw level to 5-5. Berrettini broke serve in the 11th game and held his serve at love to seal the second set 7-5 after 1 hour and 32 minutes. Verdasco saved a break point in the first game of the third set. The Spaniard earned a break point in the second game, but Berrettini saved it at deuce. The Italian 22-year-old player won 12 of his next 14 points and broke serve in the 5th game to take a 3-2 lead. Berrettini never looked back on his next 3 service games to close out with the third set 6-4. Berrettini will face Martin Fucsovics, who received a walkover, when Roberto Bautista got retired from the match due to illness. Denis Shapovalov did not face a breakpoint in 130 of his 33 first serve points in his 6-4, 7-6, 7-1 win over Spaniard Marcel Granollers in 1 hour and 22 minutes to reach the quarter-final at the Open Sud de France in Montpellier. The opening set went on serve until the 10th game, when Shapovalov converted his second breakpoint chance to close it out 6-4 after Granollers was not able to hold his serve after leading 40-15. In the second set, both players did not face any breakpoints en route to the tie-break. Shapovalov cruised through to winning the tie-break 7-1. The 19-year-old Canadian player was one of the 3 teenagers to reach the third round at the Australian Open. He lost to eventual champion Novak Djokovic in 4 sets. Last week Shapovalov won 2 singles matches to lead Canada to a 3-2 win over Slovakia in the Davis Cup in Bratislava. Shapovalov will take on either Pierre Hugues Herbert or Ilya Ivashka in the quarterfinal. The Canadian next-gen player is bidding to win his maiden ATP title after reaching 3 semi-finals in Delray Beach, Madrid and Tokyo last year. Shapovalov will face this year's Australian Open doubles champion Pierre Hugues Herbert, who came back from one set down to beat Ilya Ivashka 4-6, 6-4, 6-2. Today was a really good match. I think we were both serving well. It was tough to get a rhythm, but I am very happy how I managed to play at the end. It's definitely going to be tough either way, said Shapovalov. Moldovan Radu Albot battled past Ernest Skulba 7-6, 7-5, 4-6, 6-4 in 2 hours and 34 minutes to secure his spot in his fourth ATP-level quarter-final, where he will face Marcos Baghdatis, who upset this year's Australian Open semi-finalist Lucas Pouille 7-6, 7-2, 6-7, 4-7, 6-4.